Hello guys, this is Becca and I am here with sweet little Amber, and she has on this beautiful little flag bubble romper. It's called Authentic Baby is the brand of it. I purchased this from the Facebook group that I'm in, called Beyond Baby's Boutique, and it is a slightly used outfit, but it also came with this beautiful headband, navy blue headband, to match. And I buy a lot of my clothes from that boutique. And so Amber is my baby of the day, but also we have sweet little Naomi here. Woo! Hang on, girl. And she has on a bubble romper. I didn't check the name on it. It is, if I can read it upside down, Feather Baby? Yeah, because it has feathers on it. Feather Baby. And it's a pink one that has popsicles all over it. And it came with the little headband to bring out that color popsicles in her little romper. I also got it from Bountiful Baby Boutique. It is slightly used also. So, I know you can't see Naomi well. You can see her right in the edge of the camera. But she wanted to hold my water for me. So, and we're going to feed Amber while we're talking today, or at the beginning of us talking. So, what did I do with your bottle, girl? Alright, here we go. We're going to feed Amber. So, our babies of the day is Amber and Naomi. My sweet, sweet babies. And no fears, Zane's in the living room waiting on me. He's always out in the living room waiting on me. I think I'll go ahead and do the shout out. I cannot remember if I've given this channel a shout out recently, or if I have ever given it a shout out. I looked back and couldn't through my notes, and I don't think I saw it. If I seen it, I overlooked it and didn't realize what I was seeing, but I couldn't find it. And so I want to go ahead, because I had her wrote down, I want to go ahead and shout out her channel. And if I have recently shouted it out, that's totally fine too. So it is Lemonade Nursery, and her name is Trudy. I checked her channel this morning before I came on, and she has 55 subscribers. So if you don't know about Trudy over at Lemonade Nursery, then after this video, run on over there and check her out, and you may want to subscribe to her. Give her some YouTube love and let her know I sent you. So that is our shout outs for the day and our baby of the day. And I'm going to try to, in my talk, I'm going to try to avoid all negative conversation, because it's been a week. We won't get into that. So, let me go ahead and read the question and who it was from. Now, I have already answered this question a couple of times. It's been a while back, and that is totally fine that it was asked me again. It was asked by a pretty new subscriber. So I have received several new subscribers lately. Thank you so much, every one of you that has subscribed to my channel. Everyone that's been with me for from the get-go, and everyone that has just recently subscribed. I thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate every time you hit that like button, every time you leave a comment. It just, y'all are just the greatest. I really do appreciate you. So for the question for today, and if you remember the answer to this question, and I don't mean to bore you with the same things over and over, but I do ask my subscribers what they would like. I ask you, and I'm asking you now, that if you have any questions or anything you would like for me to discuss, a topic about reborns or questions about me personally, I'm pretty open. There are some things that would be, that I wouldn't discuss on YouTube, but pretty much I'm pretty open with everything. So if you have any questions for me or any topics you would like for me to discuss, leave it in the comments below, and I will write you down, and I will, as I get to you, I will answer your question or talk on your topic. If you would like a shout out, I'd be glad to shout your channel out. I try to do one shout out every Rocking with Becca, so I would love to shout you out if you would like a shout out. So just leave it below that you would like a shout out, and I shout out people that never even asked me to. Sometimes people feel intimidated about asking you to shout them out, and but that's okay. It's totally fine for you to ask for a shout out. I'm asking you to let me know you would like a shout out. So it's not being vain, or it's not being whatever for you to ask, because I've asked you to do it. So feel free to leave that you would like a shout out. So the question that I have today is from Southern Reborn Nursery. And like I said, she is a fairly new subscriber, so she's probably not heard the answer to this question. Ooh, excuse me. Got out of breath there. She probably hasn't heard, well, I know she hadn't, or she wouldn't ask the question. But anyway, her question is, how did you get in the doll hobby, and how long have you been in it? So, let me put my paper down, and we're going to get started on the answer to this question while Miss Amber drinks her morning bottle. Well, not early morning bottle. She's already had her early morning bottle. This is her mid-morning bottle. So, anyway, the way I got into the reborn hobby, years ago, let's see, I started YouTube, not the doll hobby, but I started a craft channel back in 2013. And, or it might have been 2012. No, I started scrapbooking in 2012. It was 2013 I started my craft channel, showing my scrapbook pages and things that I did. So, I don't know just, if it was in 2013 or if it was more 2014 or 2015. But anyway, my sister, my younger sister, also has a craft channel. And she texted me one day and sent me a link to a channel that she wanted me to watch. And she said, tell me what you think about it. So I went and watched it, and it was a reborn doll channel. I wished I could remember that lady's channel name. I cannot remember it. I haven't seen her, so she may not still do videos, and I don't know the name to pull up the past videos, I don't know who it was. But my sister sent me that link and I watched it. Well, that was the first time I had ever heard of reborn dolls, and definitely the first time I saw a grown woman with a nursery fixed up playing like a doll was a real baby. It was just so strange, so odd to me, and I thought, oh, that is so ridiculous. It is totally ridiculous. And I texted my sister back and I told her, I said, I think that is totally ridiculous for a grown woman to fix up a nursery and have a doll and act like it's a real baby. I thought it was just so ridiculous. I was young back then, what I call young. I was in my early 40s. No, I was in my mid-50s at that point. Yeah, I was in my mid-50s at that point. And I was healthy. I was active. You know, I went to the store. I did things and had friends and stuff like that. And I thought that was just so ridiculous for a grown woman to do that. And I deleted that link and I just, didn't think no more about it. Well, in 2017, I think it was, right before Christmas in 2017, my mom came to live with me. And she had been with me about a year, I guess, or almost a year. And she always gets the little guidepost magazines and the angel magazines. And one day she saw an Ashton Drake advertisement about the baby for, her name was Kayla, if I'm not mistaken. And they advertised her for, people with dementia and stuff like that. That it was a good, baby to use for that. And for some reason, my mom just fell in love with that baby. And she told me, she said, I would love to have this baby. I said, well, get it. And so we went on about our business, and just about every time I would come in her room, this was her room at that time, every time I'd come in her room, she'd say, I want that baby so bad. I said, Mama, you have the money. If you want that baby, get it. I'll go order it for you today if you want it. She said, I want it. Go get it for me. So I went online and I ordered her the baby, and it came to her. When it got here, the more I saw it, the more the desire worked on me to get me one. And it just worked and it worked on me. And now I'm the one that said that was ridiculous now. Remember that? But it got to working on me after seeing hers. And so I started looking at the Ashton Drake catalog. And I got to looking at that, and I pulled up the website and looked at the babies online, and it just got to working on me until I gave in, and I purchased me one. They still have it on the website, and I always said I was going to remember the name, and then when I go to say the name, it's something about, it's more than just one or two words. It's something about the blessed or something. It's a little beautiful little baby And it comes with a little blanket, and it's like a phrase. It's not just one or two names. And something about blessed, and I can't remember what it says. But I ended up getting that doll. When it got here, I fell head over heels in love with that baby. That was in 2018. So however long that's been, that's how long I've been in the hobby. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 5 years. 5 years I've been in the hobby. From there, I started looking for reborns, and I had no idea how to purchase a reborn. I didn't know what to look for. My main thing I looked at was the price, because I didn't have a lot of money. And so I started looking into it, and whenever I would see one up on a Facebook group or somewhere that was I thought in the price range I could get, I would purchase it. Well, then it would get here, and it would be, you know, maybe some of the hair was coming out, or, you know, I didn't know how to purchase a reborn. I didn't know what to look for. I didn't have papers on most of them. I just didn't know what to look for. But then I came across this lady in one of the Facebook groups I was in. She didn't have her own group, but she would sell on this particular group. She did have a page, but at that time I guess I did finally eventually realize that she had her own Facebook page. She didn't have a group, she had a page. But she would post her babies on that Facebook group that I was in, and I started purchasing from her, and I ended up, you know, back then I didn't have a lot of money, so I had to, you know, wait a good while between each baby. I say a good while. I hadn't been in the hobby. Oh, I forgot to bring her. I'm sorry, Ren. I had her chair in the craft room so she would have something to lay on. Forgot to bring it in here. So now she's up in the chair with me. Oh, so sorry. But anyway, I started purchasing from her and ended up getting 3 babies from her before she kind of disappeared. And I just, in the past year, found her again, and she has passed away since. She had cancer, but she's Amy Michelle, that I talk about a lot. She was the very first person I bought a completely new reborn from. You know, I had bought several second-handed that didn't turn out to be what I wanted. And when you first get in the hobby, you don't really know a lot about it, and you don't know what to look for, and you don't know what you like, and so a lot of times you'll go through several babies before you actually find your style and what you like, and stuff like that. And so your first babies will kind of come and go, and that's what happened. I don't think I have any of my first babies that I purchased, because over time I ended up selling them, and but I still have the 3 that I got from Amy Michelle, my very first new reborn that never had a dolly mommy, that comes straight from the artist, was Savannah. I just had her recently. I think I did a video with her on maybe Thursday, I think. Just recently I've done a video with her in it, and she was my very first brand new, you know, reborn that I had ever purchased. And she will be with me forever. But that's how I got into the hobby, was I guess through my mom, really. My sister showed me, gave me that link, and I watched it, but like I said, I pushed it out of my mind, and I told her it was totally ridiculous for a grown woman to do that. And but then when my mom wanted that doll and she got it, my desire to have one grew, and so I guess that's actually how I got into the reborn hobby. And Mom don't live with me naturally anymore. You see, I'm in this room now, but she said that she bought the first doll, and I started buying and never stopped, which is true. I've been in the hobby for 5 years, and I have 35 authentic reborns. And on top of that, I have Ashton Drake and Paradise Galleries and Pat Secrets, and I have an Amazon doll. I have Cabbage Patch. All these I didn't have before Mama bought that first doll. And now I have all of my dolls together. That's including display dolls, Cabbage Patch dolls, whatever kind of doll I might have displayed somewhere or something. I have over 100 dolls. And like I said, I have 35 authentic reborns. And I'm wanting to downsize my reborns, for the simple fact that I have some that I love them. I think they are very beautiful babies. I think the artist's work is just magnificent. But for some reason, I haven't bonded with them like I have others. Like Miss Amber here is one of the first ones. Let's see, I bought Savannah first from Amy Michelle. Then I bought Natalie from Amy Michelle. And then I bought Amber from Amy Michelle. And they have a little bit different bodies. They're older. Oops, I just pulled her headband off. They're older dolls. Like I said, they're 2018? They're about 5 years old. But I love these babies, and I will never get rid of them. They're special to me. And then when I found Amy Michelle about a year ago. I found her through reborns.com. Not her particularly, but I was looking through reborns.com, and I saw this baby up for adoption, and that baby struck me, and I thought, oh my goodness, that looks so much like Amy Michelle's work. Looks so much. The display, the photo shoots, the way the babies was positioned, and how they were dressed. I mean, it just spoke Amy Michelle. So I instantly looked to see who the artist was. Well, it wasn't Amy Michelle. And I thought, oh my goodness, I wonder if for some reason Amy is posting dolls under a different name. I wonder if this is the same person. And so I went just to her nursery, and I looked at all the dolls that she had previously sold. This person I found on reborns.com. I looked through it, and every one of those dolls spoke Amy Michelle to me. I mean, the way they were displayed, the painting, everything. I just kept saying, this has got, there is no way there's two people just alike, that closely alike. I said, it's amazing. This is just speaking. I mean, when I first laid my eyes on that baby, it just popped out. Amy Michelle, just boom, popped out. And I said, this is unbelievable. So I purchased a doll. I can't remember just which one it was. I don't think it was the June kit. But I purchased a baby from her. And so, naturally we messaged back and forth because it was, a sale, and she needed my information and told me, she was telling me thank you for purchasing from her and all that. And so I messaged her back and I said, I went through the whole spiel about years ago I had purchased, and blah, blah, blah. And I told her the story. I said, and when I come across your babies, it just popped out at me. I said, you wouldn't happen to be Amy Michelle, would you? I said, just out of curiosity. I said, because your babies remind me so much of her. And she messaged me back and she said, it's funny you mentioned Amy Michelle. She is my sister. So, through Pat Millberry, Millberry. Through Pat Millberry, I found Amy Michelle. I never got to talk to Amy. Amy never made any more babies because Amy had cancer. And she was really bad sick. And, but I told Pat, I said, let Amy know that I'm thinking of her and I'm praying for her. And it wasn't too long after that, that Amy passed away. But I ended up purchasing 6 reborns from Pat Millberry. And that's 6 babies that will be with me forever, because I don't know, I just love the artistry. I love the way they paint them, the texture on them. I just love them. I love them. That's just my style. I love it. And those babies will be with me to the day I die. But in saying all of that, I am wanting to downsize. And those babies that, when I do pick them up and change them for their day, even though I admire their beauty and the artistry work and all of that, for some reason, we just don't connect like other babies I have. And so I'm wanting to downsize. So you'll be seeing videos of, I don't have good health. My back hurts. I'm not able to just boom, 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 put them out there. But I already have 2 videos up. I've made a playlist that each video that I make, I will also put it in that playlist. And they'll all be right there. That all you have to do, if you get to wanting, to purchase a baby, go click on the playlist, Reborns for Sale, I think is the way I worded it. And you can see what babies I still have for sale. As they sell, I will remove them from the playlist, not from my channel, but from the playlist. I will put sold in the title and remove them from that playlist, so you will only see the babies that is actually still up for sale. So I will be doing that. I'm wanting to, well, kind of have new faces in the nursery, to maybe find other babies that I really connect with, and to downsize, I'm hoping to sell at least 14 or 15 of my babies. I've already sold one. So that would make it 13 or 14 now that I want to sell. Reason I say it that way, 15 would be a good amount. But at this point, there's only 14, counting the one I've already sold. There's only 14 that I have made up my mind to get, to sell, to part with. The reason I wanted it at 15 is then that would give me, 20 babies if I sold 15. And I think I could handle that. And it would give me, if I could sell the 15, then I would have a little money to purchase, some new faces for the nursery. And also would have, space to bring in new babies. And, I mean, why have these dolls here if when I pick them up, I think they're beautiful babies and I change their clothes for the video, but then after that, I just put them back. Where when I pick up these babies, I feel like they're my babies, I've connected with them. And so the ones I hadn't really connected with, really bonded with, I am wanting to pass them on. It's not that they're not beautiful or good or anything. They are some excellent babies, but I just haven't bonded with them like I have others. And so I'm wanting to pass them on, give myself some room to bring in others, and also to have a little money to bring in others, and not as many. I don't want to bring in as many because, one or two more will be good, but I want to be able to spend more time with the ones I have really bonded with. And I just last week talked about the role play and what it means to me. But this week that has just really become more prominent in my life, what I talked about last week, because I have needed it so much this week. So if you want to know why I role play, I talked some on it last week. If you have any, you can go back and watch that video if you haven't watched it yet. And if you have any questions about anything I said, like maybe a question that could give you a little bit more insight on what I was talking about, feel free to leave the question in the comments. I will go back from time to time and check the video through the week. I would prefer you leave the question on this particular video, because I go back, like when I make a video, then all week I'll go back and check and make sure, see if I have any other comments. Because for some reason I don't get notifications when I get comments. I have to go back to the video to find them. So usually as videos are going out, then I will check back as far as a week or 2 or 3 days back, checking the videos to see if there's any new comments, each day. So if you have any comments, even about last Saturday's video, if you go back and watch it and you have any comments you want to say about them, or any questions for me, or anything concerning what I talked about that maybe would give you more understanding of why I feel the way I do, come put it under this video, because I'll be checking this video for the next 3 or 4 days, to see if there's any new comments. And as the time goes by, then I quit going back checking the videos, because I can't check every one, you know what I mean? So I check them several days back as time, goes. So it would be best that you put the comment under this one. And like I said, I'd love for you to leave questions for me to answer. It can be about anything about my life. There's very few things that I wouldn't answer. If it is something that I don't feel comfortable talking about on YouTube, then I will kindly let you know. I won't be mean. I won't be harsh. I'll just kindly let you know that that's a subject I would rather not discuss on YouTube, you know. But like I said, there's very few things that I could even think of that if you asked me about that I wouldn't tell, you know. There are things, you know, there's really personal things I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't tell you how much my finances are and things like that. You know, that's understandable, you know. But if there's anything about my life, about my health, about my religion, about, you know, anything you want to ask me like that, or anything about the hobby, or a topic about the hobby you would like for me to discuss, and, you know, and tell you my opinion of, then feel free to leave the questions in the comments below. I write them down. I try to remember to write down who asked me the question so I can give credit where credit's due. And so, yeah, that is my answer for the topic today, or for the question today. And I guess that's about all I have for today. I can't see the time on my camera. I don't want to raise up too high because Miss Macy had jumped down. I don't want to disturb her until I'm ready to actually get up. But anyway, guys, in the description I will have Trudy's link to her channel, which is Lemonade Nursery. She's the shout out for today. And I will also have Southern Reborn Nursery's link in the channel, because she's the one that asked this question. And that way, maybe if I leave a link, YouTube will let her know, you know. And yeah, so that pretty much does it for today. I hope y'all have enjoyed my video, my Rocking with Becca. I hope you've enjoyed seeing Miss Amber get fed and rocked to sleep. She's sound asleep, guys, and I knocked her little headband off, but that's all right. She's probably more comfortable that way. But we're going to go for now. Hubby will be home. He had to work a half a day today, so he'll be home about 12:30, and I don't know what time it is. It may be pretty close to that now, because I was kind of late getting started this morning. Yeah. So that's it. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, a wonderful weekend. I hope you're able to do fun and exciting things this weekend. I hope you get rested up for the start of the new week, Monday. And you never know what's going to happen around here. Like I said, I'll be popping videos in here and there of babies for sale, if there's any of them that you would be interested in. My email address is in the description of every video, along with the links to all of my other social media. So if you would like to message me through Facebook or DM me through Instagram, you can do so that way, or you can email me if you have, you know, if you're interested in any of the babies. I do want to say that that it's U.S. only and PayPal only. Sorry, that's just the way it's got to be, guys. That's the platform I use, you know, to sell things, is through PayPal. So if you don't have PayPal, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But anyway, that's all I can do. So I hope you all have a great day. I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to go tuck my baby in the bed so her can finish her mid-morning nap. And I may be back later with a baby for sale video. I don't know. We'll see how the day progresses. All right, guys. I love y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you, for every time you hit the like button and every time you comment. I really appreciate it. It helps my channel tremendously when you do those things. It lets YouTube know you like the content I put out, and so therefore they will put my videos out there more often, and then that helps me to get more viewers, more subscribers. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, I'm a little over 200 subscribers from the point, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you now there's going to be a giveaway when I hit 2,000 subscribers. So if you would like to share my videos, let people know about me, and maybe I can get more subscribers and we can get to the giveaway sooner. So, and also I have little hidden giveaways along the way. You never know. The hidden giveaways is just that. You never know when I'm going to pop one in a video. You never know what position in the video is going to be. It might be at the beginning, might be in the middle, might be at the end. So you just have to watch all of the videos all the way through to find out if I've popped a hidden giveaway in there. So there's always fun things happening. So share my videos and come back often and see what's going on. All right, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. Have a great day.